All right, good morning. My name is Todd Hutchens. I'm the captain of the Bulloch County Sheriff's Office Criminal Investigation Division here in Statesboro, Georgia. We're here today in regards to an incident that we responded to on Saturday. Saturday is December the 21st, 2024. The Sheriff's Office and the investigators, along with deputies, along with first responders, fire, and EMS, responded to an address located on Highway 46, between Highway 46 and Water Cemetery Road. There's some property there. We responded to the call of a shooting where there was a 17-year-old victim who sustained gunshot wounds. Also, the 17-year-old victim's father sustained gunshot wounds. Upon arrival, medical attention was given to both. Both were taken to the local hospital where the 17-year-old victim succumbed to his injuries and passed. The father is currently still being treated in the Savannah area hospital with injuries such that I believe he's going to be released today or maybe tomorrow. Arrested during this incident is the fellow's name is Jerrell Lairscy. He is being charged as an adult. He's being charged with malice murder. He's being charged with felony murder. He's being charged with aggravated assault twice, one for the 17-year-old brother of him, one for his father, and then he's being charged with 4 counts of possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. These crimes, the reason there's 4 counts is because there was 4 offenses that he's being charged with where he was in possession of the firearm. The 15-year-old, again, his name is Jerrell Lairscy Jr. The father is Jerrell Lairscy Sr. And the 17-year-old who succumbed to his injuries and his past is Johnny Lairscy. The spelling of Lariscy is Laircy. Now, we want to be very compassionate to this family. We want to extend our condolences to this family. It's an unfortunate situation and circumstance, and we just want to extend out our prayers to them as they unfortunately have to deal with this situation, not only just in itself, but also here at the holiday season. So let's all just be kind and compassionate to them. Now, I'll try to answer some questions if you have any, but basically, again, the 15-year-old shot his brother and shot his father just in this fortunate circumstance.
Throughout early investigation, is there any note whether or not this is premeditated or this spawned up an argument? Do we know kind of a cause as to what led to the shooting?
Well, when we attempt to interview people, naturally they have the right to whether or not they want to talk about things with us or not, especially when we have defendants. And this particular defendant, the shooter, did not want to discuss the situation. So we basically have a preliminary investigation from the witnesses, and the father was able to tell us a little bit, but without the actual shooter giving us an actual reason why he shot his father and brother, I don't have anything to speak about there.
Was the location at or in a residence, or
it was outside of the residence that this family resides in? It was outside in the yard area where this family resides.
But you have ruled out that this was hunting related or a hunting accident?
It was not a hunting related, and it was not accidental.
So that there's something going around that there was something hunting related. It was not a hunting trip that they were going on together?
No, sir.
Can you tell us whether any of these, or specifically the shooter, had a prior criminal history?
I do not know if the shooter had a prior criminal history. Again, unfortunately, we're charging him as an adult, but he is 15.
Were each of the victims shot once?
That is undetermined right now. The deceased is naturally being sent to the crime lab for autopsy. We'll be waiting on those results. The father had some injuries such that, like I say, led him to be taken to Memorial Medical in Savannah, where he's still being treated for his injuries. But both of them did sustain gunshot from a shotgun.
Can you explain the charging as an adult, because he is a minor, how that works at that age?
Basically, when you're have murder and aggravated assault, those are considered under the state of Georgia the 7 deadly charges that would fit where you're able to charge juveniles as an adult.
Will the his 15-year-old held at the jail? You have an area that's...
He's being held at a juvenile facility because he is 15. However, that's how the law is written too. Even if they are under the age of 17 and you charge them as an adult, due to the fact that they're of the juvenile age, they are still held at a juvenile detention center. And that's where he's currently being held until we have further court proceedings. We'll go get him and bring him back for court proceedings when they are scheduled.
Any first appearance or anything yet?
Again, this morning, you know, this happened Saturday, and so does this morning's Monday, and it'll, once the initial information gets over to the district attorney's office, that's where the court proceedings will begin.
Can you clarify the spelling for the names of each of those? We have the last name, but...
Okay, Jerrell is Jarrell Lairscy Jr. He is the one that is arrested. And then Mr. Jerrell Lairscy Sr. is the one who is continually being treated. And then the deceased is Johnny Lairscy.
Johnnny.
Yes. Any further questions?
Has there been any other calls in the past to this residence for disputes in the past before this?
I can tell you that we have responded out there, but I do not know the content of the calls. We've been out there in that area. Now, was it directly to this particular home? I don't know yet. The investigation is continuing. I would ask that if anybody has any knowledge or information strictly regarded to this incident or something that might be assistance in this investigation, please call the Bulloch County Sheriff's Office. They can call the main number or the Criminal Investigation Division. Investigator Jonathan Fadden is the lead investigator on this, and we will take any calls of any information that someone may have.
Around what time was it Saturday? And were the father and the 17-year-old transported by ambulance to East Georgia?
Yes, sir. The father and the son, the victim, Johnny, were transported by ambulance. First responders, fire department, and EMS responded, provided medical attention on the scene, and then transported both of them. And this occurred somewhere around 10:50 a.m. on Saturday morning.
Anyone else on the scene who called? Or?
The calls were made from family members who live in close proximity to this address. They live, it's like properties, 2 or 3 properties there that adjoin, and so family members were there. Responders to the scene, again, were the Sheriff's Office, the Fire Department, EMS, Georgia State Patrol, Post 45 came and assisted as well, and we thank everybody for the response. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you.